Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, evening headlines on February 6, 2024. Try harder, Poland's women demand Tusk Act over abortion promises. The Guardian, news briefing, Church in the world. The Tablet, opinion, in Poland, I saw what a second Trump term could do to America. The New York Times, half of public support Tusk's aim to introduce abortion on demand in Poland, find polls. Ukrainian special forces, in Sudan operating against Russian mercenaries. The Guardian, exclusive, Ukrainian special forces interrogate Wagner mercenaries in Sudan. Kyiv Post, Sudan, video claims to show Ukrainian special forces hunting down Wagner mercenaries. Middle East Eye, Ukrainian drones destroy Russian mercenaries in Sudan. Kyiv Post news agency publishes video of defense intelligence members detaining Wagnerites in Sudan. Entire ski resort left snowless as future of sport under threat. The Independent, ski holidays threatened at Italian resort as milder winter means no snow. The Telegraph, unseasonable warmth strips Swiss slopes of snow, leaving ski resorts empty. The White Room. Snow-forecast.com, Switzerland, rising temperatures force closure of ski resorts. WIAON, mild weather melts the snow to keep skiers away from Swiss slopes. Concern for killer whales trapped in drift ice off the coast of Hokkaido in Japan. The Guardian, pod of at least 10 killer whales appears trapped by sea ice in Japan. CNN, watch, pod of killer whales trapped in ice drift in Japan. The Telegraph, pod of a dozen killer whales are trapped in ice in northern Japan with rescue crews having no way to reach the Daily Mail, tragic video shows pod of 13 killer whales trapped in vast sheet of ice desperately trying to catch their after captivity. Israeli-Irish girl wants say Gaza or blood. Reuters, Emily Hand, Irish-Israeli former Hamas hostage, 9, threatened with knife during ordeal. Sky News, Hamas threatened 9-year-old Irish-Israeli hostage with a knife. The Telegraph, Hamas monster told hostage Emily Hand, 9, "I'll kill you with this knife," her father reveals as he demands. Daily Mail, father of former hostage Emily Hand, any deal with Hamas must be reasonable. EU waters down pollution targets and rethinks pesticide plans in bid to quell farmers' protests. Europe Live. Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia Nuclear Power Plant has seen worrying recent staff cuts. The Independent, Russian businessman Churkin seeks asylum in Argentina to avoid extradition by Ukraine. Kyiv Independent, update 209 IAEA Director General statement on situation in Ukraine, IAEA. International Atomic Energy Agency, Russia has taken control of one of the world's biggest atomic power plants. Experts want to look inside. MSN, Ukrainian nuclear staff barred from Russia-held plant, IAEA. Paul Mackenzie, Kenyan cult leader charged with 191 murders. BBC, taxi driver appears in court accused of leading starvation cult that killed 400. The Independent, Kenyan doomsday cult leader Paul Mackenzie charged with murdering 191 children. Sky News, Kenyan cult leader charged with murder of 191 children. CNN, Kenyan cult leader is charged in the deaths of 191 children. Erdogan, Putin to discuss Ukraine and grain deal during Turkey visit minister. Reuters.com, Russia's Vladimir Putin expected to visit NATO member Turkey. Bloomberg, Putin will visit Turkey soon to discuss new Black Sea grain export ideas for Ukraine, minister says. ABC News, UN to watch Putin's upcoming visit to Turkey for grain efforts. Daily Sabah. Daily Sabah, Turkey confirms imminent Putin visit. Chile wildfires, hundreds missing as thousands of homes burn. BBC, Chilean forest fires destroy homes in Valparaiso region. In pictures. The Guardian, over 300 people are still missing as wildfires in Chile's deadliest disaster in years are easing. The Independent, Chile wildfires, 120 dead as wildfire tears through like a bomb. The Times, the fingerprints on Chile's fires and California floods, El Niño and warming. Spanish farmers join wave of protests. BBC, analysis, how do the EU farmer protests relate to climate change? Carbon brief, Spanish farmers blockade roads, joining EU peers protests. Reuters.com. Watch. Farmers block Spanish highway to France as protests spread through Europe. The Independent. Cheap import ban. Olive Press News Spain. 3 dead as atmospheric river storm brings half a year's rain to California. Live. The Independent. More trouble for Californians as deadly storm lingers over San Diego, triggering rockslide warnings and yet more. Daily Mail. California weather. 3 killed as atmospheric river storm brings half a year's rain. Sky News. California floods. 3 dead as 90 miles per hour storm hits. Houthis claim new attacks on Red Sea shipping. BBC. Houthis claim fresh attacks on British and US ships in Red Sea. The Guardian. Middle East crisis live. HMS Richmond takes over Red Sea patrol. The Telegraph. British-owned cargo vessel attacked by Houthis in Red Sea. Sky News. After new US strikes hitting Yemen, Iran issues a warning about suspected spy ships in the Mideast. Donald Trump does not have presidential immunity and can be prosecuted in election interference case, US appeals court rules. Sky News. Donald Trump does not have presidential immunity, US court rules. BBC. Trump campaign says he respectfully disagrees with immunity ruling, will appeal. The Hill. Federal judge in D.C. postpones Trump's March trial on charges of plotting to overturn 2020 election. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.